In this video, we would be looking at a new platform for developing games. The name of the platform is called Nitrode, and it's an AI-assisted game development platform. This is majorly for developers and anybody who is solemnly interested in building their own games. The platform is literally trying to make it easy for anybody using AI to easily develop games, and it's more like an abstraction. So this is their page they recently launched, and this is their page on Y Combinator. Y Combinator is like a popular platform for startups where they have like a community, they undergo a set of trainings, and founders and everybody come together. It's quite interesting. You can click on the page, all the links will be in the description. So let's take a look at this platform and see what it does. This is Nitrode. This is a little bit about the intro, what they're trying to solve. They're talking about how difficult it can get to build games or having the skill sets based on the complexity of game engines and how they are using their platform to make that easier. A keyword here is the level of difficulty. This high level of difficulty forces game development to be a niche area for developers. So a lot of developers in the house, you would like this and you can give this a try out. So it forces developers, preventing many developers from creating games they enjoy. Also, people who play games might also like this. So this is the solution, and they're talking about Nitro. We would review their video in a minute. This is the team. Pretty nice, and it's a way to get introduced into game development. So let's take a look at their platform. This is how their platform, simple, straightforward, straight to the point. They're just like few things to do here. These are games that have been developed, I assume, using this platform. So we have like 5, which we will try out in just a minute. Let's just go through. So you can search if you've actually created a game. You can upload your game. So based on what you develop from the platform, you can upload and you can also create. So if we wanted to create our own game, first will be to download the game engine, which I have done. So currently they are experiencing some situations, which is what is mentioned here. They are experiencing some crashes on project creation and they are releasing a fix. So you might, in case you experience that, you might have to do that. One which I experienced is this. So after downloading the game and you try to launch it, it doesn't open on Apple. So one thing to note is there's a limited option, meaning that this engine only work on Mac. So this is just limited to folks with Mac. And that means it's just temporary, right? And with time, they would expand to other platforms. But at the moment, only Mac users can actually download the game engine and try this out. So once you try to click on the game, you'll see something about it's not, Apple cannot check due to some issues. And this is their workaround. And while this is the workaround, it might work, it might not work, but they are waiting on getting approval. So once Apple approves their stuff, it will be easier for folks to use this. Let's quickly go through some of the games they have and see how that works. So these are some of the games that have come out of this platform or that have been built leveraging this platform. So we have the first one, which is like Dungeon. You can move around using the directional navigational keys. It looks good, nothing that bad. It's not giving any wobbly or like this sluggy thing that is usually common to some games, especially AI generated. Like if some games are leveraging like AI generated medias and stuff. But this looks pretty cool. There might be more, but for this is good. We can also like check another one. This looks like punk. So this is pretty familiar. Okay, so you kind of also move this with the navigational keys. And yeah, this is also okay. Let's see. this one. Now this has some noise, but so this one looks interesting, giving Super Mario vibes, and yeah, you can go around, toggle. Still the same with the rest, still uses like navigational keys. I believe this is not that bad in itself. Yeah, this also looks cool. So those are like some of the games they have featured. So that's some of the games that have been developed leveraging the platform. You can see the number of plays, and that's pretty good. So let's quickly see how the platform is using their video, since this could not be launched currently on my local system. So we will take a look at what they have, what they mentioned, and this is how the platform just looks like. So this is what you see. You would have like an assisted prompt here at the side. So if you've used the Cursor, any AI assistant that has been leveraged, if you've used like Cursor or any AI assistant, it will be pretty easy to follow up with this. Basically, you just have to get used to the UI, but most of the code generation can be done with a simple prompt, which is the point of this part. So you see where the prompt is also being added, and the video link would also be in the description also. So this is sort of making it easier for proper game devs to actually develop stuff, and you can also even see the result immediately. So the generation of the code or the piece made or the changes made can also be added immediately. So it's quite fun, and to a little bit it increases the productivity of the developer. And another question would be, how friendly is it to people trying to learn game dev? So this is like making code changes. These are similar to what other code assistants can do. This is the UI of most code assistants. You can type your prompt and they can generate the code on the fly, and the changes can be made inline. So it's pretty similar to what coding assistants do, but this is specifically for like game dev and the generation of the result also. Yeah, so that's it for this video. Let's see what section this falls in. So it's AI gaming and it's a developer too. So for developers in the house, this is a good to try out. Do try it. Drop your feedback in the comments. For folks that have tried it or for folks that are using the game, do drop your feedback also in the comments. And looking forward to more things that come out in this space and more products that can come out. But this is Nitrode, and it's sort of trying to help developers make games using AI. That's it for this video. Bye.